everybody, welcome back. Right, look at this beautiful square. Now I think in my last tutorial I said I was going to explore patterns, and the one before that I said I'll show you a whole bunch of granny patterns. So, and I did say that I'm at the end of my squares, but I just couldn't resist this final one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've done this in a DK yarn, lightweight yarn. And yeah, I've got it, it's in a light gold and a burnt orange so that you can see. So there's no yarn, you don't cut the yarn either, and there's no drags, which is ace. The other thing I wanted to say is that I got this, it's not my pattern, but I got this off the internet and I have changed it up a little bit, so you could technically call it my pattern, because it had extra stitches in there which I didn't like. I didn't want too many spacings in the corners or in between here, and so I've zhuzhed it up, so technically it is not that pattern. So if you prefer this version, which is very smart and tidy, should I say, then go for my pattern. So I'm going to use, I've done this in a burnt orange, but I've got some more gold here, and I'm going to use this lovely deep denim blue, so you can see the little, looks like little flowers. I don't know what I would call this, there isn't a name, but it's such a sweet pattern. Now before I begin, I mean I've only done 3 rounds of this little petals, I would say. Are there petals? It's a bit kaleidoscope. But you can carry on, you can make it a bigger square. So this one is measuring approximately, yeah, 4 inch. And you can do another couple of rows if you want to make larger squares, or I might try this actually. Got the urge to just carry on and make one big blanket. That may be nice. Isn't it pretty? Right, I'm going to push this aside and show you the pattern. You will need obviously a needle for your ends when you get to that stage, and your scissors to cut your yarn with, and I'm going to use a 4mm crochet hook because it's lightweight yarn. You can make this in any yarn and any corresponding hook, but this is lightweight, so I always use 4 unless it's a dense pattern, and then I'll change up to a 5. It's all double crochet, so let's go. Can't wait for this one, excited. Right, your middle colour, a majority of what your square is, go grab that. If you've just got some yarn and you just want to give this a try, you can work along with me, and then get a nice contrast so you can see the pattern. Okay, let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is a magic loop. Now you can do chain 4 and work into the loop if you're not comfortable with a magic loop, and I do have double crochet videos, should I say, and you can go and have a look at those if you're a complete beginner, and come back and meet us here. Or I will show you how to do the double crochet for the first cluster, but I will carry on at my normal pace because I like to keep everybody involved. I don't want people getting bored, and I don't want people disappearing because they can't keep up. You do have the option of putting the speed down in playback options, and you can have subtitles. Right, magic loop, this is how I do mine, same as how I do my slip knot. I go in, grab the loop. This one is the yarn that I tighten with, and that's my working yarn. So go ahead and chain 3. The first round is simple round. It's just like if you know how to do a granny square, it will be same as that. So yarn over, and I will show you how to do the double crochet for this first bit. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. Go in again, so yarn over, go into this the loop or your circle that you've made, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So this one will class as a double crochet, the first chain 3, sorry. Then chain 2, and you want 3 more sets of the 3 double crochets. 2 and 3, chain 2, and 3, double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah, my last one, and 3 double crochets, chain 2, pull your circle, your magic loop if that's what you've done, nice and tight, and slip stitch to the top of that chain 3 here. Slip stitch. Don't chain 1 or anything, because, well, you could do if you want to secure it, but just pull it up and just leave it there, because we're going to alternate between the 2 yarns, okay? So what you want to do is grab any corner now. I'll just go to this one here and attach your yarn how you attach your yarn. Some people do a slip knot on their hook and then pull it through as a standing single crochet, but I'll keep it simple. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Oh, not into there, sorry, do apologise. So you see where you've got the 3 double crochets? Go in between that first double crochet. Just chain 1 to secure it, and then go into the same space here and do a single crochet. Let's get some yarn out. Then chain 1 and move between the other 2. So you've got your 3 double crochets. We're just placing the single crochets in between, not on the chain, just in between. So go to the next one, chain 1, and then go to the next one and do your single crochet. Now we want to jump right over and we're going to go into here. So we're working the single crochet in between. So chain 3, leave all of that behind, the loop from the other colour and the extra yarn, just skip right over, go in between there and do a single crochet. Chain 1, go in between the other 2 and single crochet. Then chain 3 for the corner, straight into that bunch of the 3 double crochets, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, then chain 3 over the corner, go in between these 3, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Chain your final 3 for that corner, and then just slip stitch into that first single crochet. Pull up the yarn, we're going to come back to that. Now have a look to see where your loop is and where you finished. And what we want to do is go into the, so you've got the original colour here and then you've got your 3 chains going over. We want to go through both of them, okay? Grab your hook best way you can. Sorry, grab that chain and just pull it through the front, should I say to the top. And then you want to chain 3. So I will class that first loop as a chain, so 1, 2 and 3. What you need to do now is go back into the same space and do 2 double crochets. This is the second half of our first corner. Now normally when we're doing a normal granny square, I don't chain anything here, I just go straight to the corner, but we are going to chain for this pattern. In the other pattern I think they chained 2 and they chained 2 even here, and the corners were 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. It was way too loose for me. I didn't like the flimsiness, should I say, of the square. I want a nice tidy pattern. Okay, so you've chained 1, then go straight into that corner, but under both, so under the gold there as well as the blue in my case, and do 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. It looks really complicated, but it really isn't. When you make it, you will be very impressed with yourself. chain 1, go into the next corner and 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Remember, you're going over both of those chains, the chain 2 from the previous row as well as the chain 3 in the blue. Right, last corner here. So we've got this little where we finished here, so just keep that to the side. Yours may not be here, it can be anywhere, okay? Do not worry, depending on which corner you started from. And it really doesn't affect the pattern. So don't think that it has to be in exactly the same spot that you can see now. Chain 2, move away, right, and 3 double crochets. Should hold that down on my thumb. 2 and 3. Okay, chain 1. Did I chain 1 here? Oh no, I didn't think I did. Habit, sorry, do apologise because I don't normally. No, I didn't. Did I here? Yes, I did. So chain 1, let me just do that corner now. 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Just be mindful that whenever you come to your other colour, wherever it's laying on the pattern, you don't want to weave that in by accident or the actual yarn as well. We need to leave them both just hanging at the back. So chain 1 and then go to your, in my case, the very first corner that I started from, because I did the second half of it, and do 3 double crochets to complete that corner, chain 2, and then just slip stitch on top of that chain 3 there. And then just pull your hook out, loop up a bit. So there we've got round 1, and all we're doing is repeating. So this loop could be anywhere. Remember, do not worry, it could be anywhere, it makes no difference. Mine happens to be here. So what I will do, because it's on this side, I will go to this second. So I've got my 3 double crochets here, 1, 2 and 3. I'll go between 2 and 3 into the space and grab the blue and gently pull it through. Just do 1 there, chain 1 to secure it, and then go into the same space again and do a single crochet. Then you want to chain 1 and go in between these two. So go into that space there, single crochet, chain 1. It's always chain 1, chain single crochet, and now remember, when we go over the corner, it's chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. So mind all of that. Let me just move this to the right place. Just skip over it. There's your 3 double crochets, go in between the first one, single crochet, chain 1, go into between the next single crochet, chain 1 and move along. So go between the first one and the second one, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, then go to between the second and the third one, single crochet, chain 3 over the corner, and you want to do that all the way around. Don't keep a tight hand. If you find that your work's going like this, then maybe you want to chain 2 in between. So, you know, you can change the pattern if you want to. But if you keep a nice tension and you're not pulling everything, it's going to fall flat perfectly. Chain 3, and then I started here, so I will do my last one in this one, chain 1, and then I'll slip stitch to that first single crochet here, and that's that round. So pull up your loop and just leave it there. Now turn your work over. Where's your other one? Here it is. It should be here. So what are we doing now? We're doing the normal double crochet row. So grabbing both of them, go in with your hook, grab that loop that's sitting at the back, and pull it up. Let me just do that again. It's gone a bit loose. Okay, and into that same space here, over the both of them, do your 3 double crochets, like so. Chain 1, and now when as the square gets bigger, you will have the middle bit that you would do before that corner. So again, you go over both. So go over both into that space and do your 3 double crochets. Chain 1, go into the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, move into the middle. Chain 1 into the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Chain 1, go to this section here, do your 3 double crochets over both of the chains. Chain 1, there's our last corner here. Now you could, if you wanted to, like I've just done the blue throughout, you could do another, you know, every colour different, but you will have a lot of yarn. If you don't mind that, that will also look very pretty. You can make a whole bunch of these, either all in the same colour. Okay, so, or different colours, like this blue and this orange go really nice together. Amazing, make an amazing throw. I love this. Can't get enough of it. Right, so that's where we join that. So just leave that to the back. Make sure you're not taking this yarn with you. Just skip all over it, over all of it, all over it, and then go into that section there and do your last 3 side double crochets. Did I chain 1? No, I didn't. You see, I'm too busy chatting. Make sure you chain 1. Oh, don't you disappear on me. Chain 1. The only fiddly bit really is just when you're going over that loop. 3 double crochets. Sorry, do apologise. It is a bit hard seeing everything through the camera. Chain 1 into your last space here. Do your 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And here we are. How beautiful are these? And then all you'll need to do is, you won't need the blue, so you can cut that yarn. But remember, we didn't chain 1. I did that deliberately because you know, if you're carrying on for another row. But if you're finished, make sure you chain 1 and pull that, so you can tighten it like so. And then weave in your yarns. That's your magic loop if it is. If it's not, then you can just snip it if you've made a chain. And then you've got these 2. It's easy just to draw it through the blue and then just make a knot on that one. And of course this one is the last one. So I'm not going to show you how to weave. I don't want to keep you too long. If you want to, you can just do one normal blue single crochet round, or you can do a single crochet row before you want to attach these. But aren't these just absolutely adorable? Blocky squares, obviously. I'm loving this orange and blue. Really pretty. Go ahead and make a bunch of these. You're not going to regret it. It's an absolutely fabulous square. It's very different. It's very unique. Another unique pattern. And I mean, hopefully you can see it through the camera, but they look amazing. So go ahead and try these. You can do them in any yarn and any corresponding hook, but for this 4-inch square, for the rounds that I've done, it's about 4-inch, and it's a lightweight yarn, number 3, but you can use any yarn, like I said. So I don't know about chunky, because again, with chunky and squares, you get a lot of spacing. Try this one out, guys. I'm absolutely excited about this one. Oh, thank you for your support and thank you for watching. And I have got a couple of unique and simple patterns as well for you to try. It's always nice to try something completely different and see how you feel. Take care, and I'll see you soon.